The Rise and Fall of the Ottoman Empire, all parts, 1299 to 1922. The once mighty empire that stretched across 3 continents finally came to an end after 600 years. The Ottoman Empire, a colossal force that dominated for centuries, is a fascinating tale of rise, glory, and eventual decline. Join us as we delve into the mysteries and complexities of this enigmatic empire. The rise of the Ottoman Empire. In the twilight of the 13th century, a new star was rising in the constellation of Anatolia. His name was Osman I, the founder of an empire that would shape the course of history for centuries to come. The Seljuk Empire, once a formidable force in the region, had crumbled, leaving a power vacuum. This fragmentation of Anatolia presented a unique opportunity for ambitious leaders like Osman. With his shrewd military tactics and diplomatic skills, Osman I managed to unite the scattered Turkish tribes and establish a small but formidable principality. From his base in Sogut, Osman began a series of conquests, expanding his territory through a combination of force and diplomacy. His success was fueled by the loyalty of his Turkish followers and the support of neighboring states. As the Ottoman Principality grew in power, it became a formidable force in the region, attracting the attention of neighboring empires. The early years of the Ottoman Empire were characterized by a series of significant conquests led by the visionary leadership of Osman I and his son Orhan. These early victories laid the foundation for the empire's future expansion. Orhan Gazi, a skilled military strategist, continued his father's legacy of conquest. One of his most significant achievements was the capture of Bursa in 1331. This strategically important city became the first capital of the Ottoman Empire, symbolizing its growing power and influence in the region. The conquest of Bursa was a turning point in the history of the Ottoman Empire. It provided a secure base of operations, access to important trade routes, and a source of revenue. The city's strategic location also facilitated further expansion into the surrounding territories. With Bursa as their stronghold, the Ottomans were poised to become a major power in Asia Minor. Expansion and conquests. How did a small principality founded by a nomadic warrior become a dominant force on the world stage? Let's find out about its major battles that bought them vast lands and fortune. Under the leadership of Murad I and Bayezid I, the Ottomans embarked on a series of conquests in the Balkans. These campaigns were made for territorial expansion, access to rich resources, and a desire to spread Islamic faith. Murad I, a skilled military commander, led the Ottoman armies on a series of successful campaigns in the Balkans. He conquered cities like Edirne, Sofia, and Nis, expanding the Ottoman Empire territory significantly. His son, Bayezid I, continued his father's legacy of conquest. One of his most significant victories was the Battle of Kosovo in 1389. In this decisive battle, the Ottoman forces defeated a coalition of Serbian, Hungarian, and Bosnian armies. The defeat of the Serbian forces marked a turning point in the history of the Balkans as the region came under increasing Ottoman influence. The expansion doesn't end there. You must have heard about the famous city of Istanbul. The Ottomans captured Constantinople and renamed it Istanbul, which was the greatest victory of the Ottomans. Let's know its story in detail. The pivotal moment of the Ottoman Empire was the conquest by Mehmed II in 1453. This momentous event marked the end of the Byzantine Empire, a civilization that had stood for centuries as a beacon of Greek culture and Orthodox Christianity. Mehmed II, a brilliant military strategist, laid siege to Constantinople for nearly 2 months. With the aid of powerful cannons, he breached the city's walls and stormed the city, capturing it after a fierce battle. The fall of Constantinople was a devastating blow to Christendom, as it symbolized the decline of the Western Roman Empire. By capturing Constantinople, Mehmed II transformed the city into the new capital of the Ottoman Empire, renaming it Istanbul. This strategic move solidified the Ottoman Empire's control over both Europe and Asia, making it a dominant force in the Eastern Mediterranean. The establishment of Istanbul as the capital marked a new era for the Ottoman Empire. It became a center of culture, trade, and intellectual activity, attracting scholars, artists, and artisans from across the empire. The city's strategic location also facilitated further expansion into North Africa and the Middle East, solidifying the Ottoman Empire's position as a global power. The Golden Age. Now let's know about the period of Ottoman Empire when it was at its peak. The 16th century marked the zenith of the Ottoman Empire, a period often referred to as the Golden Age. This era was categorized by unprecedented prosperity, military might, and cultural flourishing, all under the leadership of one of the most renowned Ottoman sultans, Suleiman the Magnificent. Suleiman's reign from 1520 to 1566 was a period of unparalleled expansion and achievement. His military conquests extended the Ottoman Empire's borders into Hungary, the Balkans, and parts of North Africa. The Siege of Vienna in 1529, though ultimately unsuccessful, demonstrated the empire's formidable military power and sent a message of its growing influence in Europe. Beyond his military conquests, Suleiman was a patron of the arts and sciences. He commissioned grand architectural projects such as the Suleymaniye Mosque, a masterpiece of Ottoman architecture. His reign also witnessed significant advancements in law and literature, as Suleiman introduced a new legal code and supported the development of a vibrant literary scene. The Golden Age of the Ottoman Empire was a time of cultural and intellectual flourishing. The empire's diverse population, which included Muslims, Christians, and Jews, contributed to a rich tapestry of cultural exchange. Suleiman's policy of religious tolerance fostered a climate of intellectual curiosity and creativity. Scholars, artists, and artisans from across the empire gathered in Istanbul, contributing to a vibrant intellectual scene. The Ottoman Empire became a center of learning and innovation, with advancements in fields such as astronomy, medicine, and mathematics. The Golden Age of the Ottoman Empire stands as a testament to the empire's enduring legacy and its contribution to the world's cultural heritage. Wondering how did such a magnificent empire come to an end? Let's not wait and get into the details. The decline of the Ottoman Empire. Well, it didn't just happen in one blow. It was a gradual process, including a combination of multiple factors and events. The death of Suleiman the Magnificent in 1566 marked the beginning of a gradual decline of the Ottoman Empire. The following centuries were characterized by military setbacks, internal strife, and economical challenges. One of the most significant defeats for the Ottomans came at the Battle of Lepanto in 1571. In this naval clash, the Ottoman fleet was decisively defeated by a combined Christian force, marking the end of Ottoman naval dominance in the Mediterranean. Another turning point in the Ottoman Empire's decline was the unsuccessful Siege of Vienna in 1683. Despite a massive assault, the Ottoman forces were unable to capture the city, marking a significant defeat for the empire. Internally, the Ottoman Empire was plagued by a number of problems, including corruption, ineffective leadership, and janissary revolts. The Sultanate of Women, a period where powerful female sultans wielded significant influence, weakened the authority of the sultan and contributed to political instability. The Ottoman Empire's economic decline was also exacerbated by changing trade routes. The discovery of the Americas and the development of sea routes to Asia bypassed the traditional Ottoman trade routes, reducing the empire's revenue and economic prosperity. Now we'll talk about another aspect that weakened the empire. It was a time when the world was modernizing. The Ottoman Empire, too, faced increasing pressure to modernize and adapt to the changing global landscape in the 19th century. To address these challenges, a series of reforms known as the Tanzimat were implemented between 1839 and 1876. The Tanzimat reforms aimed to modernize the Ottoman Empire by reforming the military, legal system, and infrastructure. Efforts were made to introduce Western-style education, establish a more efficient bureaucracy, and modernize the economy. Despite these reforms, the Ottoman Empire faced significant challenges. Rising nationalist movements within the empire, particularly in Greece and Serbia, led to territorial losses and weakened the empire's sovereignty. The Ottoman Empire also became increasingly subject to European influence. European powers such as Britain, France, and Russia competed for economic and political dominance in the region, often exploiting the empire's weaknesses. These events paved the way to the decline, but the final blow of the empire was the World War. It could not withstand its powerful attack. As an ally of the Central Powers, the empire faced significant military challenges, particularly in the Middle East. The Arab Revolt, supported by the British, further weakened the Ottoman Empire's control over its Middle Eastern territories. The Sykes-Picot Agreement, a secret agreement between Britain and France, laid the groundwork for the division of the Ottoman Empire's Middle Eastern territories into British and French mandates. The Treaty of Sèvres, signed in 1920, officially dismantled the Ottoman Empire. The treaty imposed harsh terms on the remaining Ottoman territories, leading to the creation of modern-day Turkey and several Middle Eastern states. In response to the Treaty of Sèvres, a Turkish war of independence erupted in 1919, led by Mustafa Kemal Atatürk. A charismatic military leader, the Turkish forces fought against the occupying Allied powers and the Greek army. Atatürk's leadership was instrumental in defeating the Allied forces and securing Turkish independence. In 1923, he abolished the Sultanate and established the Republic of Turkey, a secular and modern state. The Turkish War of Independence marked the end of the Ottoman Empire and the birth of a new nation. The Ottoman Empire, once a formidable force that spanned 3 continents, ultimately succumbed to the forces of history. Its rise and fall serve as a reminder that even the most powerful empires are not invincible. The empire's legacy, however, lives on in the rich cultural heritage and architectural wonders it left behind. From the majestic mosques of Istanbul to the intricate tile work of the Alhambra, the Ottoman Empire's influence can still be seen throughout the world. As we reflect on the rise and fall of the Ottoman Empire, we're left with a profound question. What lessons can we learn from the empires of the past? How can we ensure that our societies avoid the pitfalls that led to the decline of great civilizations? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's continue the conversation and explore the enduring legacy of this once mighty empire. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the rise and fall of the Ottoman Empire. We hope you found this exploration of history both fascinating and informative. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more engaging historical content. We'll see you in the next one.